Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is Making It Happen with Mary and I am Mary. Today's video, y'all have been asking me to do this video and I'm finally sitting down and doing it. We finally got through all the reviews of the Everyday Luxuries collection, all the new ones, although I hear we have even more coming for spring 3 and I'm super psyched about that. There's been so much new that dropped at Bath & Body Works. There's not enough days to get all these reviews done. But today we are finally sitting down and we're going to talk about the brand new re-release of Sweetheart Cherry. Yep, this is her second go around. I will say this packaging is freaking adorable. You guys, it's got like the little love letters all over it and the hearts. It just is super cute this time around. I think they did a really good job with the packaging, considering, well, last year's packaging was okay, but I wasn't the biggest fan of the packaging. It just looked a little, they just did a better job this year. They did a much better job this year. Before we get too much into the video, let me just say, y'all have really blown me away with the amount of love and support for Banger Beauty by Mary. I have been so beyond busy since the launch on Wednesday with our Valentine's collection. I've been packing orders nonstop and I'm still like only a quarter of the way through and it's Friday, yo. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah, Vanilla Embrace sold out. I think I have one body buffer left in that scent. I'm going to be restocking though, probably around the very beginning of February, because if I can get them stocked by early February, I can get it in your hands before Valentine's Day. So that is my goal, but your girl has been busy. And let's not forget to mention, I still do work part-time for the tax office. It is, I might have to be making some changes here moving forward, but that remains to be seen. But at any rate, today's lip is of course by me. It is Chocolate Cherry. This is my own personal one. It's absolutely beautiful. The one, how it will arrive to you, it will look like this. With the beautiful chocolate and the cherry. It smells exactly like what it's named. This is kind of what it looks like after it swirls together some. Beautiful shade on the lips. I absolutely love this one. I literally, smells delicious, absolutely delicious. And then on the eyes today, I am wearing blushing. This is my personal one. I love this color. It's such a perfect everyday color. Blushing from the Eye Candy collection. So if you haven't checked out Banger Beauty by Mary yet, or you've been waiting to place your order, I suggest you do it quickly. We're running low on stock as well with the raspberry truffle. So it's been crazy, and I think Wild Hearts might be sold out right now too. So it's just been a phenomenal ride, and I just love you guys so much. You've been so freaking supportive, so supportive. But at any rate, I can go on and on and on about Banger Beauty by Mary, but this video today is about Sweetheart Cherry. So let's talk about that. All right, Sweetheart Cherry. Scent notes are wild cherry, crushed pistachio, and whipped vanilla. I do love this scent. If you've watched my videos from the past, you know I wasn't the biggest fan when it first came out because it's not what I was expecting it to be. Beautiful cherry notes in there. You get pistachio, you get vanilla. This year, I will say, I think there is a slight difference. Reason being is last year's version, which has the same scent notes. Boy, I feel like the alcohol in last year's was a lot stronger too. Hoo-wee. I do think the initial cherry note was heavier last year than it is in this year's version. This year it seems like a much more creamier cherry with the pistachio and the vanilla right from the very beginning, whereas this one started out bright, beautiful cherry and then dried down to that vanilla and pistachio. The dry down smells exactly the same, but I will say I do believe in this one that bright cherry note in the beginning, the opening, was definitely more evident than what's in this version. So far as longevity, I got about 2 hours worth of wear out of her when I've worn her. Not the greatest, but it's not an everyday luxuries line body spray scent. And any body spray that's made with alcohol, they tend to not last as long on the skin. But I will say I still do love her. I'm glad I have this packaging in my collection. And let's get into the comparisons, shall we? Yes, yes, yes. A popular misconception last year when Sweetheart Cherry launched, a lot of people were comparing it to Firecracker Pop. As I said last year, no, this is not Firecracker Pop. Firecracker Pop is red cherry, fresh citrus, and juicy berry. No, absolutely not. In fact, the cherry in this is so super bright. A lot of people complained when this was first brought out that it smelled medicinal. I didn't think so, but I had a lot of people say it, and I've heard a lot of people say it. Like a lot of friends of mine that have smelled this, they were like, "Whoa." Me personally, I like it. In moderation. I only tend to wear it in the month of July. It's not I mean, I want to say this was the original packaging. She originally came out, oh, I can't get that off, but the price on it was $15.50. That should tell you something. I want to say it was 2020. The Firecracker Pop came out originally. I loved it though, but it's so much more brighter and festive. I mean, there's no vanilla in this. There's no pistachio. There's no comparison. They're completely different scents. Now, two new ones that we can compare this to, and I'm going to touch on it. One of them is Oh Cherry from the Everyday Luxuries line last year. Oh Cherry has scent notes of black cherry, sheer magnolia, and tonka bean. Hello, lover. Now this is your dark cherry, absolutely. When they say black cherry, they are not lying. I don't really get any magnolia in here, but I definitely pick up tonka bean. And tonka, again, I've said this a million times, tonka comes across very different from vanilla. It's a much more muted, grounded type of a scent, whereas vanilla is brighter, it's fluffier, it's comes across more gourmand in ways than tonka does. It's much darker scent. Oh yeah, this is so much brighter and lighter in comparison to Oh Cherry. This is like the grown-up older sister, and this is her kid sister. If you want to compare them like that, if that helps at all. Now the last one that I definitely wanted to compare it to, because I have not done this comparison before, is Perfect in Pink. Yep, Perfect in Pink. I prefer this scent more so in the perfume spray. The body wash is phenomenal, the moisturizing body wash. And I do like the shimmer spray. It's really pretty and it layers well with a lot of my cherry scents. Scent notes on Perfect in Pink: vibrant cherries, pink Camilla, and whipped almond creme. Well, you don't say. I will say, these two can definitely be half siblings. 100%. My opinion, if you have one, you probably don't need the other. They're that close. Like, they're really close, you guys. The one thing I will say is that in Perfect in Pink, next to each other, I definitely pick up that Camilla note. It's very slight, but it's there enough that my nose picks it up. And I will say, too, that Sweetheart Cherry is a little bit creamier. Just a tiny bit creamier, but they are really close, you guys. I mean, I wouldn't say they're exactly the same, but they are definitely half siblings. I don't know, what did you guys think of Sweetheart Cherry, especially this year's version? Do you think that they kind of like toned down that initial bright cherry note, or is my sniffer busted? Definitely let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to get over to Banger Beauty by Mary. We still have a good stock on some of the glosses, some of the other body care sweets in Paris. We've got a good stock of that right now. Definitely make sure you check it out. And we're at my favorite part, you guys. Ready, ready, ready? like, comment, subscribe, and ding the bell so you're alerted every single time your girl uploads. And I will see you in the next one. All right, you guys. Bye-bye.